Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing two loaded teas, which is the Cassonova and the Northern Lights. So Cassonova was highly requested and Northern Lights I kind of made up. So here we go. I started off with Tropical Liftoff, and I don't know why I didn't crush it, but I didn't crush it. It's okay. I'm using my kettle and adding some warm water, and that will make it dissolve faster. I will link the kettle in the description below because the kettle has changed my life and all of you need one. So now I am going to add NRG tea. So I'm using the small side of my Herbalife spoon with the NRG. And then I am going to go ahead and grab my next product, which is, what's taking me so long? So I am grabbing my lemon tea. That was definitely lemon. I don't know why I didn't show it to the camera, but I have NRG tea and lemon tea. All right. And now I am going to go ahead and add in beverage mix. And this, guys, is the Cassonova. So you have Tropical Liftoff, lemon tea, NRG tea, 1 scoop of wild berry beverage mix, and also 1 scoop of the peach mango beverage mix. So 1 serving of beverage mix is 2 scoops. So that's why we're just doing 1 scoop of each in the Cassonova. That's just the recipe, is to have 1 of each flavor. And then I'm going to grab my frother and just go ahead and stir this up real quick since I have so many products in this little cup. The frother makes it very easy. I will link the frother in the description below as well, so you can order one from Amazon. It does help a lot with products that doesn't dissolve as fast, like Beauty Booster or Beverage Mix. So I do highly recommend that all of you have one of those in your house. Shout out to my subscriber who sent me mine because I had no idea how much it changes your life. So now I am adding a little bit of warm water because you saw I filled the cup with ice. And now I am grabbing Beauty Booster, and I am going to put 1 full scoop of Beauty Booster in my second layer. All right, so the first layer has tea, it has beverage mix, it has liftoff, and then it's filled with ice. And then I move on to the second layer, which is Beauty Booster. And I'm just going to add a little bit of water to help with color separation. And then once I have all of that squared away, oh yeah, I do kind of squish it like that so that colors don't get all wonky when you pour it in. So now I'm pouring my second layer of Beauty Booster. And now we are going to work on the very top of the Cassonova. So I have my measuring cup again, or mixing cup, whatever you want to call it. And I'm just adding a little bit of water in there, as well as grabbing my Blue Blast. And I'm going to grab my Herbalife measuring spoon. And I'm going to use the small side, just like I usually do. Everyone say hi to Brooklyn. Brooklyn's back. She's always wanting to help out. So this is her wanting a sip of my tea. So now that I have the blue all mixed and dissolved, I'm going to add a little bit of water and pour that right on the top. Now you're going to want to make sure that the cup is full of ice and you pour slowly because the blue is very strong and it will bleed into the other colors if you don't have your layers of ice, and pour slowly. So this is the Cassonova. Very highly recommend the Cassonova. All right, so now let's move on to Northern Lights. This is one that I literally just put stuff together and it came out tasting amazing. So I am starting with Lemon Lime Liftoff. And once I get the Lemon Lime Liftoff, I'm going to grab the original tea. And I will mix in there NRG tea. So it's lemon lime liftoff, NRG tea, and lemon tea. Those are the first 3 products. And then I am going to use mandarin aloe. Was that mandarin or was that mango? I moved it really fast. And I'm going to use the big side of my Herbalife spoon to measure that. And then I am grabbing sour apple. And this will be the base flavor is sour apple. And I really like this one because I really want to see the Northern Lights one day. It's definitely on my to-do list. And I just love the way the colors came out when I made this one. So I had to name it Northern Lights. That's exactly what it reminded me of. And hopefully this recipe will make it and be across the internet like a lot of these recipes are. And inside of your nutrition clubs. So that is the base of Northern Lights. Look at this. I went to go get ice and my husband and my son had to get in the video. So I had to leave that clip in there because I didn't want to delete it out. It was too cute. They cute, aren't they? All right. So now I'm going to work on the second layer of the tea, which will be made with Blue Blast. And I'm using the half side of my oh, did you see me just put that blue on my sweater? All right, so I'm putting the half side because I'm also going to mix in pina colada for the other half. And that will equal out to a full scoop. So it's half Blue Blast and half pina colada. And I'm going to use my frother here just to stir that up real quick. And once I get that stirred up, I am going to first pat down my ice to make sure that the colors don't bleed together. And then I will pour that over for my second layer after I do my water separation layer. So see, always make sure your cup is full of ice and always do your little bit of water to do your color separation. So now my second layer is blue. And once we get that in there, we will move on to the very last layer of the Northern Lights. And we're going to use the crushed grape. Now, I did not have my grape yet from Herbalife. So this is why I am using the crushed grape. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of the packet in there since I don't have it inside of a canister like I do with all my other flavors. And I'm just going to stir that up, and I will pour this on as my very last layer for this tea. And I don't know what it is with this mix of colors or flavors, but it was so good and I made it up. So that is why I decided to share the recipe, because it's not a recipe that's out there, and it's just different and it's pretty and it tastes really good. So you guys try this recipe. Let me know how you like it. And this was the outcome when it was out in the light.